And I'm live, I think. Okay, so I really just wanted to sit outside today and let me know if the sound is totally awful. But yeah, I have my microphone here and my neighbor is doing yard work. So, and there's wind. So maybe it will be chaos, but I hope it will be okay. Yeah. So welcome. It's another stream, another Thursday, and I'm hoping you're fine and dandy and having a great time. So, I've been on kind of a journey with my back this week. Not a journey, but trying to make it better. So, I've been working out and doing a lot of stretching. I was on a live stream yesterday and I got like 600 words without it hurting. So I'm like testing the waters, hoping it will be okay. So let me know if the wind is going crazy. But I'm hoping, and I'll try today to get some more words. I really got into a scene yesterday trying to like describe, because this is a scene where I was kind of didn't know where I was going, or at least I said one thing in my outline and then didn't really like that. So I think that I'm going to change my outline a little bit. So I started doing that and started writing the scene. So now I'm just going to see what happens, I guess. And yes, also, there is some stuff I want to talk about in today's live stream, but since the neighbor is doing some work, I think maybe I'll just like start a sprint real quick. Let me just pull one up, like a little 15-minute startup sprint. Let's see. Let me find HK Darkwood. Since she has so beautiful timers. I feel like everybody's using HK's timers for now. And I mean, nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Let me share this. So, not a lot of talking this time. Or at the beginning at least. But I think just have to like get this out of the way and just start a little bit, and then also I can check myself like for sound. Yeah. So I think we'll just jump into it. Let's start with a 15-minute timer and yeah, open a document, find some snacks, go for it. Okay, in 1, 2, 3, go! think I forgot to share the sound again. Okay, that was a 15-minute one. Welcome back. How did you guys do? Hello, Greg. Welcome. How are you? And how are you doing with your story? I read your chapter. Pretty good. Amazing. Okay, so I got into it a little bit. I read what I wrote yesterday. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I'm gonna build on that more. But yeah, sat outside today. Couldn't help it because it's freaking beautiful. And I have a garden now, so why not use it? But also, it's kind of a weird day today because it's the 22nd of July. And for every other country, this would just be 22nd of July. But this day, it is 10 years since the worst terrorist attack in Norway ever, where 77 people lost their lives because one right extremist decided to go to a youth camp and start to shoot. And it is quite awful. And I figured that maybe it's a weird day to have like a live stream, but it's may also be a nice day to like bring more awareness. I mean, there's not a lot of people here, but Greg, you're here. There's one other person. And just like bring awareness that far right extremist thoughts of like there's a race that is better than others, and there's if we have different opinions, then I have the right to take your life. They cannot stand. They cannot be in a society of ours at all. So I just wanted to like get on this live stream and just, I don't know, share my thoughts. I have my roses here with me. It's been like a symbol to on this day every year, the last 10 years, to go to like the city center and lay down a rose on special places in every city in Norway, to just like commemorate the people that, I mean, it was a youth camp for a political party. They didn't do anything. So to like commemorate their memory and, you know, promise to stand up against racism and people that want to hurt other people because of their belief and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to commemorate that and like shed some light. If you want to know more about it, there is a movie on Netflix that's called 22nd of July. It's very Americanized. But at least you like, you get an explanation of what happened. If you're able to, I would much more suggest watching Utøya 22nd July. But I don't know if it's available in other countries. But oh well. Yeah. Okay. Greg, you lost track of time. You nearly missed the stream. Oh well. That's fine. You're here. Are you losing your mind, or was it on Friday 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was on Friday 2 weeks ago, because then I was having a barbecue. So I took it on another day. You know, summertime, uh, schedule is all over the place. Seriously. I will be more consistent when school starts again because then I have to. As far as you remember, the guy responsible got a very light sentence. He got the strongest sentence we have in Norway, which is 21 years with, I don't know what's it called in English, but forvaring, it means with the ability to put on more years on that sentence. So basically it's lifetime, because it's like 21 years, and then you get like an evaluation, like of your psyche and your stance and your values and stuff like that, and then it can be put more years on. I'm so eloquent. So I am sure that he won't get out anytime soon, or at least I hope not, because then I would not have much faith in the justice system. Or I have a lot of faith in the Norwegian justice system, because we have like a high rate of like people that become criminal and get a prison sentence also gets back in the society and learns to like function in it again. But I don't have any hope of him coming out at all. He should stay in there. Yeah, it's something similar to that, but he won't get out. He'll like, it's not parole because he's not out of prison or anything like that. He's just like held there. Yeah, weird. Daya, hello. Yes, hello, Norway. We are outside today. Yay! Outside in my garden, on my terrace, with some lovely sunshine. And if I point the microphone that way, you will probably hear the birds that is building a nest in my tree. And that's like, my bedroom is just on top of here. We got a natural alarm clock. Just saying. Greg, you are no lawyer, but you think parole is where you get to beg every couple of years to get out. Yes. Okay. Then it's parole. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good explanation. That was what I was trying to say. Like he would get up to like a board of therapists and psychologists and everything like that, and beg to get out. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Scumbag of a person. Yep. Okay, Daya. We are talking about. I just wanted to come on here for like my regular live stream, but also to like make a little awareness, because here in here in Norway on the 22nd of July in 2011, we had like a very, very bad terrorist attack from a right-wing extremist on a like a political youth camp, like for one of the parties here in Norway, where he basically shot 77 people and wounded even more by like, he dressed up as a cop and everything like that. So just wanted to like spread awareness that even after 10 years we have to be vigilant against racism and thoughts like the ones he was spewing, because I mean, we've had another attack from the same wing or group or ideals. So they're still rampant, and I don't like that at all. Yeah. Yeah, you remember. So that is that. I just wanted to like stand up against that because I mean, as a social studies teacher, I talk about this like all the time with my students, but yeah, you have to make a stand or take a stand and stuff like that. Okay, so I've been talking for a long time now, so I think maybe we should do another sprint. And yep. Okay. Ooh, why do I do this every time? I like go into the playlist and then jump out of it and back and forth and back and forth. Oh well. Okay. So I think maybe we'll slide it down to a 20 and then we can maybe do 25 afterwards. We'll see. Daya, you're wondering what I'm teaching. I am teaching social studies like history, geography, and social science. I think that's the name in English. Yeah, we're like history and stuff like that. And also, I'm a Norwegian teacher, just like learning how to write and stuff like that. So yeah, and next year, or this school year that's beginning now, I'm gonna teach media and communication. Never tried it before, but I'm excited because then I can like live stream and stuff like that. What's that about? So I think we'll just get into it. I'm gonna get some sunglasses because the sun is starting to come. Okay, let's do this. 20 minutes in ein, two, three, go! There! Oh my god. I got totally in the zone for that one, last one. Ah, no, chopper! There's a chopper! Okay. Yay! Ah, there's some people in here. Oh god. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. I don't know if you could hear that, but oh well. How did you guys do? I got over a little hurdle, I think. Ah, man, dialogue ain't my thing. Ugh. I'm like, I can fill up all the world words with descriptions and everything, but I mean, relatable dialogue. I mean, you could have the most cliche dialogue that there is. I can write that, but like relatable dialogue that like hits you right in the feels, forget about it. Oh well, I'll try though. Next sprint. And yeah, I had to get my hat out and my sunglasses because it's sunny, guys. Ooh. Okay, so I saw a lot of people jumping in. Ali, hello, hello. Yes, I'm outside today. And I think, Ali, you thought that I was sitting on like a cafe or something. And I mean, my house is so pretty that it could be in a cafe. Oh my god, humble brag, no. But yeah, Ali had the plan ready for if there was a thief coming from a laptop. Then, oi, oi, you there, thief! Where are you taking us? I demand you return us at once. Yes, you. We're talking to you here on the screen. I love that. That would definitely like turn a burglar off. I think so. Maybe you should be like my alarm system, Ali. That would be great. Yes, we'd protect your laptop if you step away. We'll bark and growl and yell. I mean, if I was a burglar, I would be like, oh my god, this laptop ain't worth it. It's possessed. So yeah. And that's amazing. I'm gonna do that if I'm ever on a live stream where somebody gets burgled. That would be amazing. So yeah. Hello, Klacha. Nice to have you. Yes, I'm outside today because I couldn't be bothered. I mean, I'm the boyfriend is on a cabin trip with some buddies. No girls allowed. That's fine. And he took the dog with him, so I'm all alone today. And the weather is beautiful, and I've found a new favorite spot. I mean, it's in my garden. I have my terrace. I can like sit like and lean on the rail like this. Ugh, God, this is amazing. And yes, I'm getting the sun in. Or although I think it's my camera because now I just look orange. And I'm pretty white. Yes, Mallory saying hello to everyone. Yay! Red hat and sunglasses. Yeah, I'm totally ready for action. I don't look like a 40-year-old mom or anything. But I mean, 40-year-old moms are pretty badass. So who wouldn't want to look like that? Yay. But yeah, so ready for action. At least in my story. Yeah, more like ready for a day in Orlando. Amazing. Absolutely. Yes, I'm in laptop mode. Absolutely. Oh no, my chat jumped. Oh well. Oh my god, we're going into some existentialism. Existentialism. Yeah. You are the laptop. She's typing on you. Yeah. I mean, I only have like a rickety old laptop, but it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine when I see live streams and I go like this when they're typing. but I can't be bothered taking the camera down and stuff like that. So, oh well, hope you'll forgive me. Hello, Laurel. Laurel Solorzano. Hello, welcome. And you got 761 done. That's amazing. Whoa. I think I got like 200. 132. Oh well, I was brainstorming a lot. But that's amazing. Daya 512. Whoa. You go, dude. I'm sorry if you're a girl, by the way. I say dude to everybody. Is dude like only for males? I don't know. I wouldn't be offended if anybody called me a dude. Like, hey dude, let me know. Dialogue ain't your thing. Funny. I think dialogue is my stronger point. Yeah, we're different, right? I mean, I can talk my head off for days, but I mean, like the written word and for it to fit, and nah, I'm struggling, dude. But yeah, you're pretty good at dialogue, Greg. Mallory, you just joined, so you get nothing. Oh well. Next sprint. What are you working on again, Mallory? I'm sorry. I'm asking every stream, I know, but I have a bad memory. Or everybody on the stream right now, let me know what you're doing. You are Daya. You are reviewing your chapter plan. Yes, cool. Do you have like an outline that you're working off, or are you like just chapter by chapter? Because I had like on my first draft, I had a chapter plan. So like I wrote out a chapter and then I planned the next chapter. It was much more of a discovery draft. But this second draft, I have like a whole outline for the whole book, because in the first draft I didn't really have a plot. Oops. Greg, you're saying, oh, sorry. You need to get inside the head of the character to write compelling dialogue. Absolutely. So my main character, I'm pretty okay at the dialogue and like the inner dialogue too, like her thoughts and stuff like that. Because she's very like snarky and self-deprecating and stuff like that. And I really like writing her dialogue. But and also the he's not a main protagonist, but like the I don't know, bi person. No, what's it called? Biperson in Norwegian. It's like he's not a main character, but he's very vital to the plot, stuff like that. But I'm having a little bit more trouble too. But we'll see. Yep. The first chapters are nicely planned, but the last ones aren't at all. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have had the first go around at my book too. Are you like writing first draft or second draft, or how far along are you in the process? Katja, guess who's writing for the first time in 2 months? But I mean, last time I think you were on this live stream, you had just barely put in the last assignment, didn't you? So, I mean, good on you if you have like summer holiday and stuff like that. Yay! Yes, I just couldn't say it. Existentialism. Well, that's a heavy word. Some people say, dude, yeah, say it to both genders. I used to use it a lot as a teenager. Yeah, because I don't know, I want to be like inclusive and not only say like, hey you guys, when not everybody identifies as a guy. But I mean, some words I'm like, aren't they like mostly like unisex now? Like, dude, I don't know. Mallory, lol, it's fine. You are drafting the second book of your. Oh, yes. Okay, second book of the Paranormal Witch series. Yes. The first book was all about witches and demons. This one as vampires, shifters, were creatures, all of the good stuff. I love it. I mean, like every paranormal, supernatural, every TV series or book or anything of that I consume, I'm always just waiting for the creatures because they are the best part. So chuck them in, I say. Amazing. Oh, I want to read that, Mallory. And you finally finished the outline you were struggling over for a month. That's amazing. And you're about 15K into the first draft. What? That's so good. Oh, ain't that like the biggest relief ever? Like I mean, I think outlining is like the hardest part because you actually have to like think hard and long about the plot and how it all fits together and stuff like that. So that would be my reaction. I jumped again. Hey. Greg, as far as productivity goes, you have been in a slump during the last couple of weeks. You have been trying to make a new video for your channel, finally getting near the end. Oh my god, that's amazing, Greg. I know what you mean being in a slump. I mean, with this back thing that I've been having, it's like I really want to write, but 1 hour and then my back is just like hate it. But you can do it. You're almost near the end, and then maybe you get a little bit more motivation. And if not, oh well. You deserve to have like a slump. Everybody deserves to have a slump. Katja, you're almost at the first 1,000 words of your sequel. Amazing! And yes, you were working on school the last few streams. And now you've been on a break for almost a month without writing. Aha. But, I mean, we need to like take a break sometime and fill up our creative well, right? So, I mean, the first 1,000 words, that's amazing. Because then you're like, I'm going. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, okay, yeah. You say guys for everyone, and you think most people use guys to mean people when addressing a group. Yeah, that's, and because I don't know, because English is my second language, I'm like, what is that, like, what is offensive or not to use for people? So this is cool. You say guys and dude regardless of who you are talking to. Okay. You've tried to stop yourself, but it's too ingrained in who I am. Yeah. Same, dude. I was gonna say dude. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Daya. Okay, we have to go to another sprint really soon, but I'll just like go to the end of the chat because you guys are awesome. You are working, Daya, you are working a lot on your outline. Like you need to have everything perfectly planned while writing the beginning of your first draft. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is my first book or my first attempt at a book. So I'm like doing what I want to and like testing out everything. So the first time I didn't want to have everything perfectly planned because I didn't really know where I was going with it. But the second time around, then I'm like, okay, this happens and this happens and this happens, because I need like a structure or something. Yeah. Congrats on finishing your outline, Mallory. Woohoo! And Mallory, yes, you were so happy to stop outlining and finally start writing. Yes, absolutely. I can totally understand that. And thank you, Daya. You know, at some point you thought you finished your outline and went like, yay, let's write actual text. But you found yourself missing too many details. Yeah, I get that. And now you're trying to do both at once. Don't know if it is a good idea though. I don't know, because I mean, I have like a very strict outline now, but I mean, the story takes on a story of itself sometimes. I mean, the characters aren't always going in the direction you planned, and maybe it's a better direction. So then you have to like update your outline at least. That's what I'm doing right now in my, because I had 3 scenes that were just like dragging on a point that could have been made in one scene, so I'm just like combining everything like that. And yeah, updating the outline. But both at once, yeah, I mean, back and forth and just like continually evolving. I think that's fine. Mallory, yeah, that's one reason your outlines are so hard, because they're more like zero drafts. Yeah, so they have action dialogue thrown in there. Same. Yeah, that's what my first draft was. Very discovery draftish. Yay. Yeah, I think so. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm like, and I mean, this has been like a hobby for a couple of years now, but it's finally starting to feel like, ooh, this is something people can read. Like, not just for my own entertainment. That's really cool. Yeah, exactly, Mary. You should see it more like that. And I like to think, and it takes a little bit of the pressure off if you say it's like a zero draft, because then it's like I'm just figuring things out. It's not like uh it's like a zero draft. You can't read it yet. Like Mallory, you think you might use this next sprint to track down some lunch, actually. My stomach's reminding me that those Pop-Tarts 4 hours ago are long gone. Exactly. May I recommend tortellini with tomato sauce and baguette? That's what I had today. It was really stinking awesome. So yeah, that's a good cue to start another sprint. I think I'm just gonna do this 25 one. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can make that happen, you can make anything happen. I love the quotes on HK's timers. They're amazing. Okay, let's do a 25-minute one. Do some stretching. I'm gonna do that because my back is, it's okay, but could be better. And I'll see you back here in 25. In 1, 2, 3, go! Dring, dring. Again, forgot to share the sound. Yay! Okay, another 25-minute. How did you guys do? I'm a little bit stuck. Because this is like the combo scene that I changed in my outline. And to be honest, I have not. This is like a totally new scene. This wasn't in my first draft, so I'm struggling a little bit because on the other ones, I had like a pretty okay like skeleton in the first draft, and then I could just like build off of that with the descriptions and everything like that. But this one hard. But I mean, I'm treating it like yeah, like I've done everything else really. It just write down the first thing that comes to my mind, and I'm finding that my strength is more in the not editing but like looking it over a lot of times and changing it, like different drafts, and the more drafts the better it gets. So I'm not beating myself over it, even if I'm not getting like the word count I want. But oh well. I mean, I think I've written like 500 words, but like deleted 300 of them. So, oh well. Let's see. Daya, you wished Mallory a bon appetit. And you got 150 words or so. Amazing. And you got to run. Yes. Enjoy your day too. If you're still here, have a lovely, lovely evening. Greg, don't you just hate it when you find a mistake somewhere and you have to go back and fix it? Absolutely. Oof. I've been doing this the last couple of days. Or like when I couldn't write, I was just like, okay, maybe I can fix some mistakes. Because I've talked about this before, but you know that Norway has 2 written languages, New Norwegian and the book language. That's what you call them. And I'm writing in the New Norwegian one. It's kind of the hardest one. Not to toot my own horn, but it just is. And I find myself writing in the other written language sometimes. So I have like there's 2 different ways to write the word face. You have ansikt and andletet. So I was writing andlete all over the place when it should have been ansikt. So thankfully Scrivener has like the handy dandy search and replace button where you can just like type in the word and it will automatically highlight it in everywhere you've written it. But it was there a lot, so it took some time. Laurel, 761 words for you that time. Amazing. You're doing so good. Yay. Also, if you don't mind sharing, what are you working on and what are you getting so many words in? Mallory, 377 words and lunch. So win-win. Absolutely. I mean, 370 words and with lunch, that's like productivity out the roof. Laurel says to Greg, yes, you have to fix everything as you go. Oh, okay. So you mean like as you are writing, you go and edit as you go? I do that sometimes but to be honest, it's when I don't really want to write anymore. Then I go and edit as I go. But yeah, I mean, if there's like a glaringly obvious mistake, then yeah, I have to fix it right away. Yes, everything. Mallory wonders, are you one of those who can edit within an existing document, or do you do what I do and completely rewrite your first draft into a whole new document? I'm a whole new document. I'm like, how to say? Ooh, words. I saved my first draft as my first draft, and then I opened like a completely new Scrivener file and just and then I look at my other first draft document and merge them. I don't know. I can't in the same document, because then I feel like I'm fucking up my first draft, and like I'm really paranoid that something's gonna happen, or it's gonna be deleted, or words won't get saved and stuff like that. So if I have it in, I feel like if I have it in two separate documents, then at least the chances of both of them disappearing is not that big. I mean, maybe that's just like my thought process right now. But yeah, I have to have like a separate document. So you too. Why do you like it? Why do you need to have like it in a separate document? I'm wondering. Laurel, you're curious on the reasoning behind two written languages. Aha, let's do a history lesson. Haha. I mean, this is like gold for me because I'm a Norwegian teacher and a history teacher, and this is like the history of the Norwegian language. Whoosh, whoosh. But long story short, we were in a union with Denmark, or basically Denmark ruled Norway for 400 years or something like that. And this was during the Black Plague. So everybody that could read or write the Norwegian language died because they were monks and priests and stuff like that. And so the Danish language just became the new norm. And in then 1814, we got out of the union with Denmark, and everybody was like, but if we are our own country, we were then an independent country. If we are our own country, why are we still talking and writing Danish? So people were then like, okay, we have to invent a new language. It's going to be Norwegian, but should it be like slightly Norwegified Danish, or should it be a completely based on how we're talking in the rural states new written language? And basically, since Norway, if you don't know the geography of Norway, it's like it goes like this with all the mountains. So you have people on this side of the mountain going like, no, we should speak like Norwegified Danish, and you have people on the other side of the mountain that speaks completely different, going like, no, we should make a whole new language. So they could never decide. So then it was just two. So that's like a brief history of the two Norwegian languages. So you have the biggest one, like 80% of the population write in book language, as it's called, bokmål, and yeah, about 20% write in New Norwegian. But it's a part of our heritage, so I don't think that we should like let it die. Sorry. Laurel, you are doing book 3. Ooh, in a YA dystopian series. You're about 2/3 through. Amazing. I'm like contemplating if this book should be a series. I'm gonna like leave it that so that it could maybe be a series, but yeah, all honor to you that you are like in book 3 of a series. That's amazing. Klatscha, you duplicate the first draft and edit the duplicate. Okay, but yeah, so you duplicate it into a separate document. That's yeah, cool. Mallory, oh no, headache coming. Ooh, just took 4 aspirin. Oy, oy, oy. So I'm hoping it knocks it out before it gets too bad. Crossing fingers, dude. Ugh, I hate that. Klatscha, oh, you don't rewrite it. Yeah, I get that. Oh, see, you kind of do something like that. Okay, yeah, you'll do the first draft in Scrivener, then you'll compile it to a Word document and save it as whatever draft. Then you'll have it side by side with the new draft in Scrivener. Yeah, okay, like you'll save the first draft and upload it to the notes section so you can have both open at the same time in the split screen. Yep, exactly. But I mean, I think I would have done that if my first draft were more complete. Because I basically had the midsection and the ending in draft 1. The beginning had to be completely rewritten. So I think if I had like everything in place in the first draft, then I think I would have done what you have done. Not in Word though. But yeah. Yes, absolutely. Norway is long and skinny. It looks like long and skinny with a big bottom, basically. With a big mountain in the middle. Yeah, it has like a big mountain range that separates the west and the east. But that's not just the only one. There's so many mountains. Jesus Christ. I mean, the town I'm living in now is like Bergen, if you would like to know. It's like famous for that it's surrounded by 7 mountains. And the really crazy people participate in a race where you can climb all those 7 mountains in one day. It takes like 14 hours. And they're crazy. I'm like one of those mountains and I'm like dying. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have about 10 minutes left of this stream. So let's do a 10-minute sprint and we can talk a little bit, go a little bit over. I think that will be great. So I'm like gonna make a last effort attempt to get a little bit over this hump that I'm in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think HK had a 10-minute timer. Ooh, let's see. Or 15, but we'll slide it down. Let's see. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. Okie dokie. Yes, Laurel, I do. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT 1+1. It's like Central European time, I think. It's noon Eastern in the US, I think. Google it. I'm so bad at time zones, and I mean, the US has like 4. If we go 4 time zones, we're in Europe. We're like in almost in the Middle East. Nah, that's exaggeration, but you know. But you're welcome. Back again next Thursday. Okay, I'll say that after the stream too, or after this sprint too. Okay, let's do this. Let's count in Norwegian too. In ein, to, tre, og go! And that was 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I didn't do anything that last sprint. My brain was like, nah, you're done for today. And if people didn't catch the first half of this stream, well, first of all, let me know how you did. But I talked a little bit about that it is quite a special day here in Norway today, and the 22nd of July. The whole country is bringing awareness to what happened on this day 10 years ago, where there was a terror attack on a youth camp, a political youth camp. And the guy who did it was a right-wing extremist. So we're basically just using this day to like say that we all stand against that. And I love that because racism and hate, and particularly hate based on assumptions and the color of your skin or the religion or the ideals that you stand for, it's awful. So I just want to say that again, that is something we should not just do today, like stand up against that, but every day, right? So if you're interested, only if you're interested, I'm gonna post a link in the chat to a trailer for, because currently there are two movies out about this terrorist attack in Norway. One is on Netflix, and I've heard that it's pretty bad. And I also read that a lot of the survivors from the terrorist attack thinks that it is basically fiction and it doesn't represent their experience at all. But this movie, it's made by a Norwegian man, and it has like, it's built on what the survivors has told him. I don't know if it's available in the US, but I highly, highly recommend it. It's awful, but everyone should watch it. So yeah, that's my little like soapbox moment this time. So yeah, just treat each other respectfully and nice. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna go through the chat and then we'll say our goodbyes for today. Thank you. Yes, it was 12 p.m. Eastern. Yay. 6 time zones. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I had trouble when I thought it was 4. Oh, well. 7. Oh my God, Canada is a long boy. Jesus. Laurel, 118 that time. Oh my God, amazing. You've like written over 1,000 words this stream. It's amazing. You reached the end of the scene and you had trouble going onward. I get that. Oh, I get that so much. I mean, I often get in a rut like that when it's like, but I'm almost finished with the scene, or when I'm starting a new one. Then I'm like, woof. You wrote 272 words today, Klatscha. That's amazing. Very, very good. I think I'm around that too today. I am. Let's see, for the stream. 258 for the stream, and at least 300 deleted. So well. That's the progress some days, right? Mallory, 354 for the last one. Amazing. Very, very good. And there's the link if you guys want to see. Yeah. I mean, it's important, right? So yeah. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna bid you farewell. Have a lovely day, evening. Be kind to others. Stand up for others when they are being treated badly. And I'll see you next Thursday at the same time, 6 p.m. And yeah, have a lovely week. I'll see you people in chat, right? Okay. See ya. Bye.